Yo, 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 what's up? It's your main man, Big Game James, and welcome to the Chop Shop. Alongside me today, you know who the original culprits are. It's your man, the musicologist, A. Reed,
Yes, sir.
and, oh, Lord, over there,
Get it
the
That
together.
guy
man,
right there.
Get it together.
Steve
Stock.
Urkel's cousin from Texas, the buff nerd, Jay Stocks.
Let's
The buff
go.
nerd.
Did I do that, y'all?
Building.
That was gonna be it. That was gonna
Yeah.
be my line. Did I do that, y'all?
Hey, man,
Did I
gotta
do
love it.
that?
Gotta love it.
You gotta put
love
the
it.
y'all on it.
Hey, Jay.
What up?
I'm gonna let you
Mike?
run them chats because your man Mike is in you. Hey, Mike, I don't
Yes,
know if
sir.
you just heard that great introduction we gave Jay Stoggs, Steve Urkel's cousin from Texas.
Yeah,
the
no,
buff
he knows.
nerd.
Yeah, he
he's the
knows.
originator.
He
Uh,
sent me something.
other
That's
bitch.
great.
I
And you
love
and you
it,
retweeted that. That was awesome that you did that. Thanks, fellas.
Hey, man, you call yourself the buff nerd, so we
Actually,
didn't
I
do
didn't.
anything wrong.
The reality is I didn't. You called me the buff.
No,
nerd.
Yes, no.
I
The ori-
took that on.
yeah, you
Because
accepted and
I'm down.
embraced
I
the
did.
nerdiness of the name.
I am a nerd.
Hey,
I'm a
man,
nerd.
but it fits you so well because
It's
a
true.
lot of people don't realize you swole up, dog. You look like you can go
I'm
in the gym and push up about 325 right now.
325 hamburgers. That's about what. But I'm getting there. I'm getting back to the buffiness of the buff. So you know what I'm saying. I still got remnants. It's
Right.
Okay.
It's there.
real.
That's cool. That's
As long
what's up,
as
bro.
long as you're not like that dude, whoever that dude is that's been on Twitter, that's he's doing that weird shit. You see him? He's just working out and he's on top of the bar and
yeah.
doing this on the bike wheel
That's
up in the
not
middle.
Oh,
sanctioned.
dog.
What are you
The
doing,
dude
bro?
working out
That's
on
not
the
sanctioned
thing,
by
holding
anybody.
the
Yeah.
bike in there.
That's not
Yeah.
sanctioned by anybody. Nobody.
Yeah, I will go ahead and tell y'all this. I
That's
laughed
about
and I watched it
that.
about 5 times.
You have to laugh.
He's a go hard, but he's really trying to impress somebody, and he just doesn't know she's laughing at his ass while
I
he's
was gonna say,
doing
what's
that
her
dumb
name?
stuff. Yeah, no,
What's
he's
her name?
trying to impress somebody. I don't know who she is. She was out that shot because she was like, oh, I can't
tell you what,
nobody
man.
pick me up on this goddamn camera shot because this
Let me
dude
tell you
is
what I
a
think.
fool. What you
Let me tell
think?
you what I think.
Facts.
Clickbait.
Facts.
It's nothing but clickbait.
You know what? It reminds
I
me.
fell for it.
Yeah,
It reminds me of that guy, that buff dude who's at every restaurant. That as soon as he takes a bite and he want to start pop blocking, I can't stand that shit.
Hey,
See, I don't
man.
see him at the table. I usually see him at the line.
But
What
what's
I do
funny
is
is we've
I
seen
pop
it.
mine too. Be like, yeah.
I can't.
And then I
stand
pop
that.
my stomach. Like, can you do this though? Can you do this? Can you put your stomach on the buffet, bruh? Like, can you do that? That's
Hey.
talent.
And for a while,
Talent.
and when my youngest, he's older now, but when he was younger, he used to get a kick out of, and it was funny. I would stick my stomach out, and we jump up and do instead of doing the chest bump because we do a belly bump, and I would knock him over with my stomach,
There you go.
and so he fell out laughing, and he really started enjoying that too much. Like I'm like, yo, daddy don't need this belly. I gotta get rid of it. He said, but what's gonna happen when we do the belly bump? Like,
Yeah.
it's
So
gonna be-
here's the other thing about belly
Flat bump.
bumps. They're cool with your dad, not with your friends.
oh, you can't do that outside your 4 walls
You know
of
what
your
I mean?
house,
So-
dog.
so-
Yeah, you
Some
walk
people
you
don't
walk in
understand that.
somewhere else belly bumping another man. We're gonna pull your man card,
I'm
bro.
just
It's
saying.
Real
yeah, that-
talk.
that's straight.
I'm
I'm
not
That's
not gonna
straight
say
daddy
we'll pull
son
your
stuff
man
right
card, but you will get
talk.
the look.
there. You gonna get talked about for sure, for sure. So I'm
There are
just glad,
some things that men just can't do in public like that.
yeah, or
just can't do
ever
It's a man code.
man
Really?
code. Yeah,
We need to
Can you
have a
not?
show. The man code.
Why
We
can't
need to have a man
we
code.
just belly bump?
you can belly
What's
bump
wrong
in the house with your child, but you can't just. So if I saw y'all next time we all got together,
Belly bump.
and I jumped up with my arms out and hit
Belly
y'all with
bump.
my stomach, y'all gonna
You
look at me
don't
like I
jump.
lost my damn mind.
You
Bro,
don't
you
know. We
gonna
kinda
hit me
talk.
way across the goddamn field, bro.
What you trying to say? Why you say I can't jump, Jay Styles?
Because
what
what
getting
I'm
at?
saying is you're actually taller than I am.
Yeah, if I jump with you, my belly would hit you in the face.
In my face, yeah, I don't want
Yeah,
that.
that'd be all bad.
Yeah,
That'd
all
be
bad.
like, what
Both of y'all
was
are
that?
bigger than me. Both of y'all are bigger than me. So I'm just saying, if I do that, it's not gonna end good
just
in my
saying.
favor.
What was the movie when they were playing racquetball and the one dude was sweaty and had the real hairy chest and had been it was a Ben Stiller and the
Yeah,
Ben
it was
he
Ben
just, "No," he just
Yeah, I don't want that life. I don't
yeah,
want
you
that,
don't-
man.
you don't want
That's not
that.
what I'm
I
about.
don't want to do that to you. I like you better.
I'm down
than
for that show though. You know what I'm saying? Man card,
Yeah, we need to have a man code show.
man code. That's a good one.
Hey, Reed, I forgot to hit you up with this, but do you have a would you rather ready for the end of the show tonight?
Oh, I can have one. That ain't no problem.
All right,
Wow.
cool.
Now,
That
see,
ain't no
that's like
problem.
breaking the third wall, man. Fourth wall.
You ain't gotta
Man.
say nothing.
Hey, Reed loves Would You Rather, dog. That's how I know he got
Mike,
one.
you are correct. Because I'm gonna tell you what, if
Sports
I
edition
even start to
on
see a
anything.
belt line,
Sports,
I'm
if you
bailing
can.
out. I'm bailing. I'm falling to the ground. I'm bailing out.
You say it's the
If I see belt line, it's over.
oh god.
Like you too high.
No. Say man, quit
I'm
playing.
bailing out. I'm bailing out.
Y'all stupid. Man.
Oh,
Hey man, but hey, another edition of Chop Shop, man. NBA basketball is going on right now.
Yes, sir.
Getting up for the NFL draft. These mock drafts are getting kicked out like lightning right now, dog. It's crazy. Everybody's like on 4.0, 5.0. And hey guys, I don't know if y'all saw it, but the big game entertainment mock draft just hit 400 or something views, man. So
yes, baby.
it's
Appreciate
picking up.
all
Now,
y'all.
I am
Thank you,
interested
man.
to see.
That's good.
Yeah, first and foremost, thanks to everybody that's been checking
Yes.
that out, man. We did that last week on the Chop Shop with big shout out to my boy. What the world, Bo? Big Country Low was on and had a good time with him on here, man, and had a chance to talk. Hey, man, and
That
Mel
dude said
Kiper's
he didn't know
latest
country was spelled. He thought it was KUNTR. He didn't know till after college.
after college, he was spelling country wrong. I believe that he from
What
South.
school he go to, Georgia?
I don't know. He might. I don't know. He's from Statesboro, dog. Ain't no telling where he went in
say
Georgia.
State
We got
College.
we got a lot of them. We got a lot of HBCUs.
Yo, big up to Big Low.
So, hey, Big Low Country man, Bo,
Look,
thank you.
So,
Yes,
Hey,
sir.
so
and if
I
hey,
interrupted
y'all,
you.
if y'all get a chance, Low Country Sports, check it out. I know Jay Styles dropped by last night for Lowe's
Yes.
live broadcast. I dropped by for a little while. All I'm gonna say is this man looked like Black Santa Claus for a minute because he was eating cookies and milk on camera while doing the show,
That's
and
true.
it was beyond funny.
Them cookies look good though, man. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie. Them
Coach-
sugar cookies.
Coach Roney looked like she did her thing on them cookies,
Man,
bro.
look,
No lie,
bro,
no doubt.
I grabbed at the screen a couple of times.
You would, Buff Nerd, you would. It's okay. I'm not mad at you. So, a quick question, Jay
What's
and Reed.
16% correct. Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
I believe that, Mike, because I know when I got drafted by the Bucks, Kuiper skipped over me and started talking about some other fool that played like no real downs, I think, in the league and did practice squad like to the extent of practice squad and couldn't even do it no more.
So basically, you're saying Kuiper is a joke. He's a fraud.
I'm not
And
saying
if you
that.
see him in the streets, you better watch his
This is
back.
my whole thing, man. When it comes down to being a draft expert, because Mel Kiper does have inside tracks to some guys,
He does.
like scouts and everything else. So realistically, yeah, he's gonna say how much he's breaking down film, how much he's getting ready, how much he's preparing. And it's not like Mel Kiper is going to tell these general managers anything they don't already know from their own scouting department.
True.
He can try to sell a team on who they should pick or whatever, like when he talks about
Like
it.
PFF too.
But at the same time, it's whatever. He got famous off of getting in the door and doing a decent job a long time ago, and he stuck.
He did it as
I mean,
a teenager. Yeah.
he came into ESPN at a time when no one else was really doing it that way,
Yep.
and he
Yeah.
got in because of his dad, and
Yeah.
he stuck. That's what he
Yeah.
does now.
So, yeah.
Shit, a broke clock is right 2 times a day.
True.
Or 16%, which is actually is not. It's about it rounds out to about 16%.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will say this: it's hard to figure out 260 places, 256 places for dudes to go. 7 rounds, 32 teams.
Yeah. Well,
But,
that's why, Jay, you get your first couple, then after that is you going off of your straight best available on how you graded them, right?
Well, it just depends though, because every year there's a curveball. You just want to see where that curveball is. What round is it going to be? What player? I mean, you saw Aaron Rodgers slide. You saw, Tom Brady drafted in the 6th round. I mean, he's the most famous one, of course. And then you have Dak in the 4th, and you have, people trading and this, that, and the other, and trading up, and Carson Wentz, and who's going number 1. And I mean, it's, it really is kind of a crapshoot.
They got to make the draft more exciting than what
It's
it is
exciting.
and sell it to people. It's all good. I love the draft. Hey, no hard feelings to Mel Kiper for over talking big game James. It's okay.
Now,
To hell
if
with
I see
him.
you in the streets, just know I'm hacking your computer, bro.
Hey, but this is the question I really have for y'all. Is anyone else interested to see how your picks stacks up to what GMs do on that open round night?
Facts. His hair is plastic. My man is going in. Shout out, Mr. Door. Shout out to you, man. No, I've still got my list, and I'm very interested because this draft is like on the 28th, right?
Yeah,
It is on the 28th.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm very I'm gonna have this list, and I'm gonna be looking like,
Burn mine.
yeah, we got this one right.
Why'd you
Damn,
burn your list, Jay Stoggs?
We got this
I-
one right.
I figured I want to get to my 7th iteration. By the 7th iteration, it should be good.
It don't take you that many iterations
It
to get
doesn't.
this shit right.
You know what? You know what the problem is?
What's up?
Is that I don't like where the teams are picking, and there's been so much movement. It's like you just don't really know.
And I think
You know-
there's going to be movement on draft night.
Absolutely.
I think Green Bay is going to trade up maybe to get a receiver, and I think Kansas City may be a team that decides
Mm-hmm.
to do that as well. They may decide to move up to try to get a Chris Olave or Garrett Wilson or somebody to make a play on a receiver because some of those other early teams may just do strictly defense. You know,
I don't know about you, but I think this is also kind of one of the weirdest years where we've seen several teams have multiple picks in the first round.
I do. It's 8 teams with multiple picks. They make up more than half the picks in the.
I don't
first
think
round. That's
I
crazy.
can't remember seeing anything like this before.
I've never seen it in all my years. I remember watching the draft. I've never seen 8 teams with 2+ picks in the first with 2 picks. In the
It's
first
a few
round.
teams they don't even have picks like
They
Yeah.
have
first.
picks.
Yeah, because they traded them away. Right,
Yeah.
Miami traded theirs to Kansas City. The Rams traded theirs to Detroit for Matthew Stafford. Interesting to see though, man.
It's crazy, and I remember when like the Cowboys would do this. You know, we would trade away our first round picks for trash, and you know, and it sucks because Thursday night is such an exciting night. It is. It's really exciting,
Reunited,
and
we
then
feel
you're just
so
sitting there
good.
where you're just like,
Yeah.
wonder who gonna. Oh, okay, yeah, that would have been our pick. Oh, that they were still available, and yeah, so.
Well,
There's
we'll
that
see.
part.
We'll see.
But yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited.
what's
I'm
gonna
excited.
Yeah, man.
But I'm gonna check it out. You know, yeah, I'm gonna go back. I have my picks. I'm gonna see where where I was right, where I was wrong, and if I was right on all the NFC least teams, I'm gonna be kind of upset by that.
Hey, Jay, even if you weren't going to do it, I was going to do it because I just want to tell you you're wrong for once. So I was really going to go through your picks
and that would be the ones
more than anybody else's, especially
I know
since
you
you
would.
think I purposely gave you
you did.
all the teams that you disliked. It's still funny to me, man.
New York
Mm-hmm,
Gigantes,
mm-hmm,
the Philadelphia Eagles,
mm-hmm.
and then the Washington Commies, and then you give me the lowly Saints. What did I do to you?
What the Saints do to you, bro?
Really? It's people talk about Cowboys fans and how obnoxious they are, and they are. They are obnoxious. I cannot lie. They are. Every year we believe that we're going to win because that's the nature. That's what we've been bred to believe. And you know what? There's precedence because we've won multiple Super Bowls. Multiple
Super Bowls
multiple.
back when JFK was president.
You're just upset because your squad wasn't even there. Like it wasn't even a team when we was winning Super Bowls.
That's what you're doing. Tampa's been a
I'm
team
just-
since the '70s, so it was a team. It may not have been a successful team,
It wasn't a team.
but it was a team.
It wasn't a team. It was 78.
When was
Actually,
your-
what, 79 season?
When was your first Super Bowl, Jay?
Was that 70?
Okay.
1, 2, so it was before the creamsicles, the Buckies were there. So I'm just saying
You being real
Talk about
disrespectful
them
right now.
creamsicles,
they
man.
don't call them the
Talk about
Buckies.
them creamsicles, bro.
I never heard the Buccaneers called the
Talk about
Buccaneers.
some
The
creamsicles,
Buckies.
man.
Bucky Bruce or Bruce
Buccaneer.
Bucky?
I will
Buccaneer
forever, I will
Bruce,
forever
Bucky
love
Bruce.
that Buccaneers color. I will forever love it because it ain't never.
Yes, he
nobody else
did
can
bring
rock
the
it.
trophy off the mountain when the Cowboys won their first one because you know what? The league has been around for a minute. The Shield has been around for a minute. The first professional football game in the United States was 1922. So I mean, come on, let's
Yeah,
come on.
Bucko Bruce, not Bucky Bruce.
Bucko, Bucky, whatever.
Hey man,
What?
nothing, man. You be. It's all good. Be disrespectful and
How am I
no,
disrespectful?
do you? Because I've called your team the Cowgirls before.
You sure have.
So I deserve whatever
You sure
comes
have.
to me right now.
And I hope
Hey,
Bucky
hey, and
Bruce.
now-
Wait a minute, but why'd I get rid of Bucky Bruce? Now it's just a dude on a skull and bones.
Ain't no dude. It was a Jolly Roger, a pirate, man.
I know what
fire.
it is.
We're
I'm a
straight
I'm a
killers
former
now.
pirate. I'm a retired pirate. I know what it is.
Excuse me, sailor. Arr. All right. So we
Shout out
had
to
what
all
we
the
had to
vets
do,
out
man.
there. Hoorah.
Got him.
What? What'd you say?
So before we kick off into a lot of this football stuff, because I think I can talk draft all night.
Yeah, we can.
Kyrie Irving, Boston Celtics.
I love
What did
Kyrie.
you title this? Kyrie can't handle the pressure or something?
I love Kyrie. You
Kyrie
don't love
can't
Kyrie?
handle the shit talk.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, he can.
Kenny, we're talking about it. That's why I titled it that.
what?
Yes,
I mean,
he can.
So go ahead,
okay,
Jay.
can the league handle his poop talk? Can they handle it? His trash talk?
The league is he talking trash? Has he
Oh,
talked
yeah.
trash?
Yeah. It's Kyrie. He always talks trash. He
Hey, man,
talked
this
trash
is-
about LeBron. He talked trash about Boston and
Right.
the Celtics team.
Right.
And now he's in Brooklyn, talk trash about James Harden. And guess what? They're going to lose. They're going to get bounced. And it's beautiful. And I heard this, and I believe this. Every movie has a villain. Every movie has a villain.
Yeah.
Every entertaining whatever has a villain.
Okay.
Kyrie is the villain. It was
Wow.
LeBron for a while. LeBron is hurt. His team sucks. So now it's like, the villain was defeated. Now we need a new one.
I like how you just threw that in there real quick. Like you
And
just
funny,
had to,
and funny.
had to
'cause
reiterate how much the Lakers suck.
True or not? True or not?
They-
Prove me wrong.
They did. They
It's
did suck
true.
that shit.
Okay, when he did this, when he made the decision, he created the decision and showed all that. People were like, LeBron, he's horrible. He's a super team. Oh, he can't win by himself. Blah, 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 blah. And then he won, and they got upset. Even though there were many people that did it before and after.
Right.
LeBron is the guy. He's the one that started it all, and he really didn't.
So,
But Kyrie's he's the villain. It's
so
awesome.
before we talk more about Kyrie, does anybody here think that LeBron was wrong for going to join Bosh and Wade in
No,
Miami?
he had to.
I don't.
He had to.
He did. Cleveland had a chance to put people around him.
I
and
don't.
they didn't.
Yeah, I don't. I wasn't mad at how. I wasn't mad that he went. I just think it was kind of messed up the way that he did it.
Why was that, Reed? I
Um,
always ask that, but I want to know your opinion. Why?
it's just some. What other player do you know has made it like a national thing? Like they literally stopped ESPN and all this programming for like a
Nobody.
freaking hour
Nobody.
just to hear this man's decision of what team that he was going to go. to.
That's
Nobody.
why he's a goat.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
guess what though?
Hell no.
Nobody else raised over $500,000 for the Boys and Girls Club either by doing that.
Goat.
So this is my whole thing. LeBron was very strategic in how he did it, and I kind of thought it was
Goat
douchey
him up.
for a minute till I realized he raised more than $500,000 that he donated to a charity.
As a fan, it's a douchey move. As a fan of the sport, it's a very douchey move. But at the same
Goat
time,
him up.
you can't get mad at a guy that comes to a franchise that's been 7 to 8 years and he does everything that he possibly can there. And when you don't put the pieces around him, he's just like, "Yo, I'm done. I'm tired. I want to go somewhere else." And I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Just the way that he did it rubbed a lot of people wrong. Rubbed
Gotcha.
a lot of folks wrong. You know
Hey,
what
but
I'm
guess
saying?
what?
Supposed to just-
I didn't think that it caused his jersey to be getting caught on fire and
I love that.
all that is
No, that's just
I love
course
that.
Karens and Charlies. They just don't know how to act. So
I
they
love that because I was like, wait, you spent money on that. Now you're burning it?
dummy.
Good
Hey,
job.
hey,
I'm
but
not
this
burning
thing
jerseys.
too. This is what this is the one thing I told somebody
I
a long
donate.
time
I
ago,
donate.
man. It's TV. You have a remote control. No one made any of us stay on the decision,
But you had to.
but I
watch it.
guarantee all of us watched it all.
Absolutely. We had to know.
everybody was watching it, man.
Yeah.
And that's the
Everybody was
beauty of it. That's I think that's what gets lost is people watched it and people were upset at themselves that they watched it because they just
But
You know,
no, the true beauty was that the fact that he did it
yeah,
instantly became a villain.
yes,
Instantly became a villain, and they got up there saying, "We're not winning 1, 2, 3, 4. We finna take they. I mean, just came in.
Yeah.
And the very next season,
hey, let's go 2011, let's go, boy.
the very next season, and
Yes,
all
sir.
they really had was just one true superstar
One
in
true
Dirk.
superstar. That's it.
And
But they had a
Dirk,
squad.
one true superstar,
They had
and
a
pieces
squad.
built around him, and you
Yep.
saw what happened.
They had
I don't
team.
give a damn what anybody says. I think that 2011 Mavs team probably had one of the toughest, if not the toughest, road to the NBA
Yeah.
finals, and they did what they were supposed to do.
That's true.
I can agree with that.
They was
That
playing.
that
I mean,
was not
look
an
at
easy road at all.
Portland when they had Brandon Roy and all them boys.
Yeah.
Then they swept the Lakers. Then they go over there and they
That they
beat the
did.
three-headed monster in OKC.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's man, I'm telling you, it was definitely one of those that you said, hey, that's a squad. Like
That
every
That
piece
year we
was,
stood up. That year we stood up.
every piece was so integral. And I actually kind of look at this squad to kind of bring it, full circle. It kind of reminds me of that, where it's not superstars, but they're just good at what they do when they do it.
Mhm.
And if they can do that, like they're talking about Brunson and how he's undersized and he's this and he's that. Hey, guess who else was undersized and won a championship? JJ Barea. JJ Barea was undersized. He's not going to want to go into the middle because all the big. JJ Barea went inside, got fouled by everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Got clothes like that, didn't
He did. I'm sorry, Big Game. I mean, if you want to talk about the Tampa Bay basketball team, we can do that.
he? Who?
Yeah. No, don't want to talk about
See the
that.
hat I'm wearing. I
Oh.
have no Tampa Bay.
Do you want to talk
basketball
about the
team.
Hawks and their championship?
I mean, just because you're talking about your one run that you made back 10 years ago, whatever it was.
When
it
did
was a-
Atlanta
it was,
win
it
one?
was, it was a great job.
When did Atlanta win one?
Atlanta
did
won
Atlanta-
one, and they were in St. Louis.
With
Tell
Lenny
me.
Wilkins, get out of
Tell
here,
me.
man.
No. With Lenny Wilkins, I think they won one as a
When
St.
he was
Louis
a
Hawk.
player. When he was
Yeah,
a player.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they
St.
never won
Louis.
one in my lifetime. No, I know
St. Louis Hawks.
Yeah,
It
St. Louis
wasn't
Hawks.
Atlanta.
They
Atlanta
haven't won
Atlanta.
one in a lot of people's lifetimes.
It wasn't Atlanta.
Generations.
Hey man, why did I see something today and these dudes was clowning about the type of haircuts mixed dudes can get because Trae Young need a haircut?
They
Hey,
made
but-
Trey. They
but the
made Trey
pictures-
into a villain as well.
But the pictures they put up, man, was hilarious. dog. I
Trey
mean,
Young, a villain? Nah.
They made Trey into a villain so much
Nah,
because
I don't
all of
see
that
how you
bullshit
could do
with
that.
New York and stuff like that.
Hey man,
Alright, come on.
Trey came out
No one
giant
likes New
killer
York.
and beat New York
No
when
one likes
nobody
New
thought
York.
the Hawks had a chance. But
I like Trey though. I fuck with Trey.
Yeah.
but hey, I do too. And when I look at it, and I know
Trey's
earlier
bringing thin hair back for
early
those.
on this show, I said that I think that the Hawks made a mistake by trading Luka to the Mavericks to get Trey. But looking at the success that he's had compared to Luka's success in the postseason, I'll take Trey over Luka right now.
I will also blame coaching on that one. Because I think the Mavs had some pieces and you had because last year Jalen Brunson was buried on the bench. Many other
Yeah.
players that like Maxi Kleber was buried. These and they put and it was we're gonna put KP, but KP's gonna be in the corner, like. And now he's balling in Washington. All I'm saying is you have the squad, you got pieces. Do something with it.
Carlisle.
Yeah, the coach.
Carlisle.
Absolutely. So I mean,
They didn't want to play for Carlisle.
oh, okay. Don't want to play for Carlisle because of the way he coached and his and the way he was with the players, especially younger players. So, it's all good.
Yeah,
Whatever.
we-
J Kid got these dudes playing. You can hate all you want to.
No,
J Kid
hey
is
man,
unlocking the potential.
hey dude, St. Joseph Notre Dame's finest, man, Alameda, California, man. Big shout out to J Kidd. Oh, then one of those great Oakland point guards. He handled his business, man. I'm not mad at J Kidd. He's been a really, really good boost. Only thing I'm mad at Jason Kidd for is having Luka Doncic in the game that really made no sense with him suffering that calf injury. I don't even think Luka should have been in at that point in time in the game.
Okay.
That's the worst decision he's made since he's been there. And if that's the only thing I can pick on for Jason Kidd, Jason Kidd's doing a hell of a job.
I mean, yeah.
We still 1-1, so it is what it is.
But long story short, y'all tied the series up. I'm hoping that the Hawks can do that tonight because I believe Trae Young exerted so much energy in those playing games, he had nothing left. And Capella was out, and Collins wasn't ready. That's a tough hill to climb, man, playing against the number 1 seed.
I think they're still tired from last year.
Come on, Jay. You going
No, and I'm serious. Those guys played their butts off in the New York series. That took a lot out of them. And that section, and I
Philly
think
after that.
so. I really believe that took a lot out of them. And then they traded away Super Cam, and it's like, okay, wait, you had.
Cam
I mean, it helps your bench, is what it does.
Yeah, but Cam, even coming off the bench last year, Cam Reddish had 4 games that could constitute, wow, this kid's going to be good one day. And then other than that, it was just like, now you see me, now you don't.
But when were those games?
Cam, I mean, he had 2 in the playoffs. 2 of those 4 in the playoffs.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel you, but I don't feel like we lost anything by trading Cam Reddish. That's why he was
Well-
expendable. But for Trae Young, the game, 2 days before the regular playoffs start, he scored 36 in the second half, man. He had to do so much even to come back and against Cleveland to get them going and to get that dub. And the one thing about Trae Young, man, Ice Trae is a competitor, so I think that he's going to find a way to will the Hawks at least 1 or 2 victories. Now, the series is going to be tough, but I still think Trae has the right mindset to try to get that done.
but why? Okay, well, if that's the case, though, if they were so good last year, why are they in the play-in this year?
Because anyway, John Collins was hurt most of the year this year. He wasn't hurt last year.
I mean, everybody got,
Not
John
everybody.
Collins, that guy.
He's a starter and gives you 15 a game and 10 rebounds. I mean, they missed it, Jay, with him being out almost a whole season, in and out of the lineup. Look what Anthony Davis did for the Lakers being gone. It makes a difference.
Oh no! Oh, so we talking about the Lakers again? Good, love it. No. Because let's talk about the Lakers because
can I finish my point?
No, because you brought up the Lakers.
I did. You can talk about them, but my point being is, if you have someone that you're relying on to help with your team's success, and they spend more than half of those games in street clothes, you lose something on the court. Your record's going to reflect that. So you go from being a 4 seed to a play-in. That's all I'm saying.
Are we talking about the Lakers like this if Anthony Davis was healthy? No.
Here's my question though: are you equating John Collins to Anthony Davis?
That's not the point I'm making.
No, I don't think
he is a star for our team. He's not Anthony.
Atlanta.
He's a starter for your team. He is not a star R.
Well, they paid him like a star R, and
there's a lot of people that got paid that shouldn't got paid. There's a lot of people that get paid that shouldn't get paid.
He does some things to help Clint Capella, and he helps out. We need him on the court, so Trae doesn't have to overdo everything. We've been lucky that Hunter is finally stepping up in the playoffs, and hopefully he can carry a little bit, but he's not going to give you 20-plus points a game. That's going to be 1 every 3 or 4 games if we're lucky. So
can I talk about how trash the Lakers are now?
Hey, man, have a field day. Talk about the Lake Show. It's all good.
Yes. So the lame show, Anthony Davis wasn't there. The Los Angeles Losers also had a bench. Oh, wait, no, they didn't have a bench because they traded all of those people away, and they didn't have a young squad. I think the average, their average age on the squad was 43, 47, something like that. I mean, come on, man. You're not going to win in this league. And then LeBron is hurt. And when he is in the game, he's the only one scoring. So, yeah, different. Totally different. Atlanta, there is a book on them now. People figured them out. And I think, again, they're still tired from last season.
Well, How do you?
They'll
How do you?
get,
What,
they'll
what's
get
the,
at least
what's
one.
the
They'll
book?
get at least one in this series. They will
Yeah,
get one.
A game? Sure.
They'll get
Okay.
a game in this series. I know that.
All right.
Two, probably.
If we
I don't know
even
about.
this, if we even this thing up tonight, we
They'll
have a
get.
chance.
They'll get at least one though. They'll get at least one for sure.
If we even it up tonight, Jay, we have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah. We all
Now-
have a chance.
Back to Kyrie.
Yes, that's the man at hand. Let's get back on
I
Kyrie's
wanted to talk
crazy
about
ass.
Kyrie. I love Kyrie.
Mm,
In this
I
role.
love Kyrie. I
In
love
this
Kyrie.
role.
I've
This is
always
the
liked
perfect role
Kyrie.
for him.
I've always liked Kyrie as a competitor. I've
Mhm,
always liked what he's been able to do.
mhm.
And the game boy he's a walking bucket,
Okay.
handles out the ass.
Yeah. Bad shot taker, bad shot
The-
maker.
the-
Hey, but he played well. KD is the one who underperformed in game one. Kyrie didn't do anything to kill them in that game. He just
Look.
flipped the fans off.
KD is KD.
I hate
What's
the
wrong with that?
fact that, and maybe Big Game can kind of talk about it, but I hate the fact that players have to somehow contain all their emotion.
They get paid enough. They can do it.
And I know that, but the
Why
fact
does it
that
always
they-
equate to money though when it comes
Because
to that?
that's what fans believe.
But-
Fans
Fans,
believe.
fans, are, fans are jackasses.
But that's starting to but that's starting to be bullshit, bro. That's starting
Fans
to
are
be
jackasses, Jay. I'll say it.
Yeah,
I'll say it to a fan's face. Fans
Because
are
it's-
fans are
to me,
dipshits.
that's not fair. That's not fair that an athlete and somebody that we pay our money to go see them and whatnot. But that player is he's in the midst of the game. He's in the heat of the situation. He's trying
Right.
to win. He's trying to do everything he needs to do
Right.
for his squad.
Right.
And then you just got fans who just out there because they bought a ticket, because they're
Right.
sitting right there on the front of the court.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They feel
Yes.
like it's their right to say whatever the hell that they want to the
Whatever they want to
and
whoever
that,
they
for
want.
me, that's not cool. And then to turn around and then when you as Kyrie showed that he was a human being at the same time. Like, okay, so you gonna talk shit,
Wow.
bam, you get the bird. And the
You're
fact that he does that, you got to get fined for that.
You're professional.
Jay Stocks.
If you
It's-
if you go out and you're
that-
you know what I'm saying
that
garbage man does
professionalism,
not
that's
pick up
bullshit.
every piece that
It
falls
starts
out of
with-
the bag, you're like, you know what? You are a trash man.
Ain't nobody doing
And
that.
it
to the
gives you the
garbage man.
bird. What you
Nobody-
gonna do?
Nobody, hey, you just gonna say all you gonna say to that garbage man is that's a lazy mother lover. Right there."
You
You gonna
suck.
shake your head at it, and that's it. You gonna let it ride. This is my whole.
Jay Stars, if you sitting on the sideline, man,
Yeah.
you playing on the squad, you sitting on the sideline,
Yeah.
man, and you
Yeah.
got a fan that just blatantly
Yeah,
just comes out and calls you out your name.
yeah.
You just gonna sit there and look at them and okay.
Well, I'm a pro.
I probably
I
Hey.
can't say anything.
I'm a pro. I can say no, man. At some point in time, bro, especially if you're in the heat of this battle,
what
it's
is
a
my
meaningful
job?
game, bro. Like
What is my job as a fan? What's my job as a fan? If I'm at the stadium,
A
if I'm
fan
at the
is
court,
be a
what's my
goddamn
job?
fan, not to heckle the
Hey,
player.
is
you,
that?
you can boo and heckle, but hey, but I was gonna say something a few minutes ago, and I got cut off, but it's okay because it's my thing. Like Reed said, fans believe they can say what they want to say, and some of those entitled fans take their comments too far. Fans also feel like they can tell you how to react. Well, I paid for this ticket, so I can tell you what I want to tell you, and you can't get mad at me. Now, knowing Jay, if you worked an office job
Yeah,
and you in your office job and I walk in there and I'm watching you work as a fan and I just
Yeah.
start dog cussing the hell out of you, I guarantee you that office you gonna call security to come remove my big ass from your cubicle from getting onto your neck, right?
yes.
You are.
So this is my whole thing. We've
Different
already
life.
seen how ignorant some fans can get and that they take it too
Different
far.
life.
Go back to the Palace at who?
Malice
go
and
ahead.
Palace.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
you go back to the Malice and Palace. People throwing beer on people.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook being called boy and people shaking popcorn at him and throwing popcorn at him. Courtside Karen saying something to LeBron about I hope Bronny dies in a car wreck. What the hell is that? You can
bro.
come talk
Yeah.
about me.
No,
You can
bro.
call me a bum. You can say break
Yeah.
this, miss that. Yo, keep my kid's name out your mouth.
But
I
are
hope
you
your
now out
son
of your game?
dies.
Are you out of your game now?
Too.
Nah, man.
Are you
I
out of your
check
game now?
bro.
No.
Are you
That's
rattled now?
ridiculous.
I'm not.
That's
Hey,
ridiculous, man.
this is my whole thing.
Are you rattled?
You do have to
Do you
have
play
thick
different?
skin and be able to get through some things and play through it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like playing in a hostile environment. I don't like. I mean, I like a boo or you ain't shit or hey man, put your helmets on. They throwing batteries and power bars at us right now because we
Philly.
kicking their ass.
Philly.
You exactly where I'm going. Philly, and then
Yeah.
the black hole out in the Oakland Coliseum.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Damn, they had to get escorted up out of there.
Worst.
And
fans
I'm not gonna
ever.
lie, man. Sometimes in Oakland, they be like, "Hey, man, James, the only reason y'all made it because you from the Bay, dog." That's what
I
these
believe
fools
that.
would say. They would
I
say
believe
stuff
that.
like that.
I
You know what I'm
believe
saying?
that.
You made it, dog. We got your back, but hey, man, we about to F
The
them
rest of them
fools up.
fools.
Hey, the rest of the fools gonna get effed up when they run by here. I'm like, y'all stupid for real. So there's a line that should be crossed. Am I mad at Kyrie Irving really for flipping the bird, the
I'm
double
not.
bird to the people behind his head?
Oh, no.
Nah. Now,
It wasn't even the double bird. He was just blatant with it. At one point, was like, boop, there you go. Have some of that. He hit a three, was like, boop, there you go. Have some of that.
yeah.
I don't mind it though,
But he get fined $50,000 for that bullshit.
because he's a professional.
That's the league.
And that's the league. And the thing is, they
That's the league. They do that.
hate it or not, but the league has to portray that these are professionals, because here's where it goes back to David Stern. And I don't know if you remember this, and you should remember when David Stern said, "Hey, if you are courtside or when you are coming into the arena, you have to wear a collared shirt, suit and
Oh, the
tie,
suits and stuff,
professionals. Yeah. You have to look
He did
professional.
that because of AI.
I was like, that's the Allen Iverson rule. You know that, right, Jay?
Absolutely.
AI. He did that because of AI.
Absolutely. But there was so much pushback.
He made
And
the
was saying,
NBA
look,
sluggish and shit.
right. There's so much pushback. And so at some point, you do have to be professional. I get it. I really do get it, and no, you should not talk about people's families. You should not assault anyone, whether it's food, beer, whatever. You don't assault them. If I say, hey, you suck because you can't hit a free throw, you're going to flip me the bird, I'm going to say it even louder. Hey, your dribbling is horrible. That's why you have 5 turnovers. That's me, because I'll take a book to the game, and I'll go ahead and chart what you do. You know what I'm saying?
But that's you talking about me and my performance in the game.
Yeah. I'll talk.
When it turns to a personal hit.
I'll talk to. I've yelled
this
at
is somebody that doesn't even goddamn know you, bro.
Yeah.
They don't know you.
I've gone to
reason.
Mavericks games when they played the Lakers. I said, Shaq, your feet too big. You can't play. Like I said, I've yelled that.
Yeah, and that's not offending Shaq because his feet are big. He knows that. This is stuff that gets me. I hate, and I work with kids, and I hate even when I hear them say this. I hate when I hear people call someone in a professional sport a bum and a trash. Like Kyrie just lit this fool up on a crossover, and you see a dude's face and read his lips like, "Yo, Kyrie, you suck anyway." Yet this fat ass couldn't get up and down the court twice on a scooter or a bike if he gave him one.
But that's why you laugh at it. Like to me, you laugh at that.
You're
like,
right. You're right.
You laugh at like Big Game. Here's the reality. If I said to you, Big Game, I could beat you in a foot race, the reality is probably not. Probably not.
Yeah.
Actually, probably. But I don't know. I would think about it, right? I would think about it. Like, if you're a pro athlete, like I know if I say, hey, I bet you I can, outbench you, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's foolish talk, right? I know that. But I'm going to say it just so you can look at me and say, this fool here. I'm getting you out the game. That's all I want to do. As a fan, I want to be involved and engaged in the game because I can't play.
Right.
I can't play the game.
Yeah, but
not
when
to
is,
that level.
When is it you crossing the line, though, bro?
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Crossing the line.
If you dog
be a
cuss
fan
me
all you want
and call me on my name, and this is my whole thing.
I say cuss him back.
And I've seen it. And like I said, I'll tell y'all right here, I'm guilty. I flipped the bird back at some fools before, and whatever happened. I didn't care because at the same time, yeah, I let what them fools do get to me at that point in time, man. But at the same time, I felt like, damn, Here it is. I'm on a cart with an injury. I don't know how bad it is. You're booing and cheering me for being hurt, getting carted off the field to go get an MRI or an X-ray in the stadium on my leg?
Sounds like Philly.
Really, dog? Yeah, hey, this is down where the fools wanted to clown themselves out.
Yeah.
In Jacksonville.
But I tell you what, when them dudes came down at the Malice in the Palace and thought they was about to fight somebody, and Jermaine O'Neal was like, okay, guess what? Pick up.
Hey,
now
he
you want
stopped that dude in his tracks. It was so funny.
Nasty.
I love it
Nasty.
because I'm like, look,
Nasty.
talk to trash all you want to, but and the reality is, and this is what I would love to see. I would love to see players play fans. Like, okay, like gather up all the trash talkers. Just gather them up. Do a charity event. Like, yo, get your 5, and I'm going to get my 5. And we're going to play. We're going to play. Put your money up. Put your money up. Right? And we're going to play. For every 1,000 I have, I'm going to put up, you put up 100. Right?
Damn.
Just do that. And however many buckets we score, right? That's how many hundreds you pay. How many ever buckets you score, that's the thousands we pay. Do that. I'll watch that. And they gonna be out thousands of dollars.
I would possibly be the guy that probably kept like I want to say like a couple million on the side,
Man.
just for fines every season, just for fines. Because I know that eventually somebody would say something that's gonna make me be like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the game. You know what I'm saying? And if I get fined, oh well. There's your money. Hey, yeah. It was worth it. You know, it is what it is.
But I love it. He needs that. The league doesn't have a villain anymore. Kyrie is that villain, the true villain. KD was, but he's hurt too much in order for him to be a villain. And James is left.
But why was KD made a villain? I still don't understand that, dog.
Because he left OKC.
And
Why?
you've
That's
been to OKC. You don't even want to go back to the mug.
No,
Left
that's true.
OKC,
But
left OKC and went to the team that beat them.
that's
in the
it.
playoffs. That's why.
Et tu, Brute. That's it.
He went to if he went to any other team besides the Warriors, he wouldn't be looked at like this.
That's it.
But because
He is
he
a
went
villain.
to the Warriors, that's why.
And as you know, this Big Game,
Uh-huh.
fans have a long memory when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah, they do. But that didn't bother me. It didn't bother me. But I'm not your average bear when it comes to like being a sports fan because I still look at it differently. So KD leaving didn't bug me. LeBron's decision didn't bug me. Sometimes some of the things Kyrie Irving does bug me because for the Celtics and the Nets to be playing in a 2-7
awesome.
matchup right now,
It's awesome.
they should not be a 2 seed if Jackass would have done what he's supposed to do to play an entire season. But because you don't do what your state requires because of COVID and made it all about you, you can't play the home
Selfish.
games. You put your team in a bad situation, and now you're a 7 seed. And
So now
this is a game. This is a game that should have happened like maybe 2 rounds from now.
But he's a
Yeah.
villain because he didn't take the COVID shot.
No. I'm not saying I never called him a villain. I'm just
He's a
saying
villain.
Kyrie Irving has done some things where I don't like his decision making, and I think it was selfish. That's his choice. Yes, I get that, but I'm just
I
saying
can tell you why he's a villain.
Kyrie's made choices that's been like, damn dog, don't make this about you. And
T.O.
That's why he's a villain.
T.O. made choices and decisions. that
and
made
And
T.O.
he was a villain.
And T.O. was a villain and hated by
T.O. was
most.
a villain.
Reed.
But I love the shit out of T.O.
Yeah,
Well, you
you
like
did, but a
villains.
lot of people hated him.
You like villains. You like villains. Like me, I love
Welcome
villains.
to the dark side.
I love villains. I love them.
I'm not a villain, but my wife does call me an asshole.
Well, you know, I can get that. But I'm just saying, look, you don't have a story without a villain. You don't have, Little Red Riding Hood without the wolf. You don't have Star Wars without Darth Vader. You don't have, you just
Batman without the Joker.
you don't have it. You have to have a villain. And here's the thing. If you have a lame villain, it makes the story worse. You can have a lame superhero, like Superman is a lame superhero. But
What the hell Superman do to you?
he's lame. He's lame.
Why?
He's,
Because he has sights in the cave and flies? What is it?
no, he's lame. A piece of rock. I'm saying.
Damn.
I kind of go with Stoggs on that.
He's lame. He's
I
lame.
respect it, but it's like
He's lame.
when they made Superman, he was like
Oh,
he
yeah.
was the quintessential of what
Wet blanket. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Just lame.
The super strength. He can pick up anything. He's faster than a
Like,
freaking
dude.
locomotive.
Faster than a
And
speeding
nothing
locomotive.
can stop him. Nothing can stop him. But like he said, a piece of rock.
Piece of rock. Not bullets, not tanks, not sharks,
A piece of rock.
not even
But
like
this
he
was
can
no
breathe
normal rock.
underwater.
It was
He can
green
breathe
and
out in
shiny.
space. He shoots lasers from his eyes.
That's what's up.
Lame. But all I'm saying is this: he's not great unless you have Lex Luthor, unless you have Abomination, unless you have bad guys, bad villains.
I've
That
never
make
heard
him.
nobody call Superman
lame.
lame before.
He's lame.
Y'all got me dying
And
right
for
now.
all you
yeah.
DC fans out there, check out Bloody 2 and I will cuss out every
Marvel
single
all
DC.
day. I like DC, but it's Marvel all day for me.
Man, look, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Marvel because they just dropped Thor: Love and Thunder. You know what I'm saying? I think third largest viewing in 24 hours.
I don't know if
Come
I
on,
watched
there's a new Thor out
Oh yes, sir. It's gonna be amazing.
on Disney Plus.
No, they got to put it out in the theaters first, and then it'll come. But
Oh,
I'll be there.
Oh, we got
After
a Thor going out in
Avengers
theaters. I thought it was a series, not a movie. I got you.
Nah, it's a movie. Movie.
After Avengers Endgame, I don't know. But we'll see.
You should. Hey man,
You didn't like In-Game Read?
You
Endgame
like
was-
Spider-Man?
Endgame was legit.
You didn't like Spider-Man? No Way Home.
I like Spider-Man.
Hey,
But that came after.
Spider-Man No Way Home was nice.
That came after. That came after Endgame. Come on, man.
I know.
It was nice.
You're there. You're
It was
still
nice.
there. You're with,
After
you're
all
with
that
us.
Avengers, man, it's yeah.
Yeah,
They
you're
still
with
trying
us.
to-
Look, we're in the new phase
still
now.
trying to pull it in.
Phase 5. Let's go.
Speaking of fights, did you guys see the Earl Spence fight?
Nah.
Yes, I did.
I read about it.
Hey, what was up
I
with
couldn't
them Yo
afford
Gabba Gabba looking damn trunks he had on though? I couldn't get over the green fuzz on the side of his trunks, dog.
I don't
He's
know.
flashy.
I don't know.
He flashy, man.
Hey
That's
man,
what
You don't like
happens
flashy?
when you get money, baby. When you get money, you can do what you want.
You don't
Hey,
like
Reed.
flashy?
I can't. I like flashy a little bit. I ain't
You
gonna lie
don't
to
like
you,
a
dog.
little bit flashy though. But you don't like flashy?
I
You
mean,
understand? He brought out Big Tuck.
Yeah.
Brought Big
Fort
Tuck.
Worth Zone. Let's go, Funky Town. Let's do
yeah,
it.
I missed the intro. I missed it. I would like
Oh,
to see
Sunday.
that, man. I ain't.
Let's go,
I
Funky
ain't,
Town.
I ain't heard
Stand
nothing
up.
from Big Tuck in so long.
That's what I'm saying. Shit,
Yeah.
I was surprised.
That's what's up.
Damn. I'm like, oh.
Then I saw him. Did I see him leave with Yellow Beezy by his side when he left
Yeah,
the ring?
yeah, he had one
Yeah.
fight with Yellow Beezy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is my whole thing. And a lot of people trying to say that after that car accident, that Errol Spence Jr. is not the same. Is he really ready for Bud Crawford, man? Do you think he ready, Reed?
Bud, bro. He's smashing Bud, dude.
What?
Bud. He's
Is he
smashing
really?
Bud.
He's got to
Dude,
step
I'm
his
a
game
boxing,
up.
I am a boxing guy, and I'm
He's
not
gotta step
taking
his game up,
anything
though.
away. I'm not taking anything away from Bud. I think in some instances, there is some
Crawford's a
things
beast,
he's gonna
man.
have to work. Crawford's not no joke.
He ain't
to
no
play.
slouch.
He's not a slouch at all.
And he can't get behind. Like he
But
got behind
Spence-
in this one.
Let me tell you.
Nah, he was never really behind this dude, man. The old boy made an Jay, you didn't see the fight.
I saw the fight.
Look,
Man, you said you didn't see it. Now, which one
I
was it?
saw the fight.
Spoken like a Cowboys fan. We don't know what the hell you done did or didn't do. You talking out the side of your neck now.
Spence is a different monster, dude. Spence
Hey,
is a
man.
You know, sometimes
Every
You know.
time I question Bud Crawford, he proves to me that I did
saying.
not doubt him.
But look at his fights. Look at his fights. Look at his level. Look at his resume, which ain't bad. But then you compare that resume to the guy that Spence is his fault. And Spence has
Okay.
fought nothing but champions
Okay.
down the line.
it's true.
Down the line,
But
down the
but
line.
you know, Spence will get down early. You know, that's the thing. He'll start
Down
out
in that
slow.
fight? He wasn't down in that fight.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Nah.
no, he wasn't down in that fight.
Oh boy had
They gave him
had one good round.
That mouthpiece?
They-
You know-
Yeah, but that was
like,
the only
round.
round, and he really got himself slipping because he thought the referee called a timeout. And got
Yeah,
a
his
little
mouthpiece is
dazed
dropped.
because of that, because the
His
referee
mouthpiece
mouthpiece
dropped,
came
and
out.
he thought Like he
Yeah,
started.
but I mean, he
looking for
was
a mouthpiece.
giving some hands. But I would say this. After that happened, it was like he woke up and figured out, okay, let me go ahead and stop playing.
Mm-hmm.
Right or wrong? Because and I've watched Errol Spence fight, and I believe if he really wanted to take care of this dude like he could have, he would have done it earlier.
Oh my god.
No, because he knew what kind of fighter Ugas was.
Yeah,
He knew
Spencer,
Ugas was-
Errol
he knew
Spence is
Ugas was
smart
a
with how he
counterpuncher.
approaches it. Yeah.
He knew Ugas was a counter puncher, and if you watch that fight, it was a couple of even though Ugas was down there and Spence was sitting there making his blows, you would see that even when Spence went for that left or that right overhead,
But he got more
Ugas was
aggressive.
sitting there catching.
He got
on a couple
more
times.
aggressive.
Spence had to sit back and be like, okay, so this is how he's gonna do it. This is how he wants to do it. Bam. The thing that makes Spence so good is that he knows how to adjust right in the middle. He adjusts right in the middle of the fight.
He does. He does.
You know what I'm saying?
He does. But that's what I'm saying.
A lot of guys can't do that.
If he gets caught, quote unquote, slipping, if he doesn't turn it on at the right time, and Crawford says, "Hey, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm about to come at you and see what you got right off the rip." Spence better watch what he's doing. That's all I'm saying. I think he's a great champion.
I think it's a wonderful fight that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I
think
know. I
Bud-
want to see it. I think it's
I'm gonna watch
been
it.
a
I'm damn
long
sure gonna
time in
watch
the
it.
making that this is the fight that everyone wants to see.
Bud
I
has the speed. Bud has speed. But I'm telling you, it's something about those body shots that Spence gives these guys. And that goes from Danny Garcia, that goes from Mikey
Mhm.
Garcia, that goes from fucking Porter, that goes from Kell Brook, from all of those guys that he's fought and took in those belts from.
Yeah, I thought
Hell,
Porter
you
was gonna be a
saw it
tougher
with
fight
Ugas.
than it was too.
You
Yeah.
saw it
You're right.
with Ugas, man. Look. He had Ugas running, man, from the fucking body shots.
Yeah.
It is something about those body shots that he does, and it's such a smart move. If
Like I
anybody
said,
that
that's when he
watches
got
boxing,
aggressive though.
dog, that's why you chop a tree down. You have to chop that shit down. Boom, boom.
Hey.
Hit those body shots. Take away that stamina. Take away that running and
Free.
everything. And you make that guy become a stationary target to where it's just boom, boom. You got him on deck. I
Bro.
think if Spence does that, because I'm telling you, Bud got the speed and whatnot. But if Spence can get that boy to start sucking wind early, I'm talking about like by the fifth, sixth round. If that boy starts sucking that wind, it is over. It's
Man, you
over.
should be in his corner in the dressing room right before he come out. That's where you should be.
I
hit him up.
wish I was. I wish I was. I wish I was.
That's a good one. You know what? Hey, let me switch gears here. Tyson White, what's the deal? What you think? Tyson's
Fury
next
and
fight.
Dillian White.
Yeah.
Tyson gonna win easily. Tyson gonna win easily.
I think he may have some issues with this. I'm not saying that he won't lose, but I think he may have some issues with this one.
And what issues you see White bringing to Tyson Fury?
I think White's a smart fighter. He has a hard chin. He can take punches. Tyson is very smart, and I think a lot of people underestimate how smart he is. If White can really come in and be a smart, not smarter, but a smart fighter, I think he poses a good chance. But yeah, that's kind of my take on it. I think there's a chance. There's always a chance, but with Tyson, he's a very smart fighter, and it seems like every time you look at, oh, well, this guy has speed, this guy has power, this guy has this, and this guy has reach, and this guy, Tyson's like, yeah, okay, all right, watch
Tyson
what I
is
do
a
here.
smart boxer.
Very
That's
much
a lot
so.
of people don't understand. Tyson is, for his size as a heavyweight, he's one of the smartest fighters that you've seen. This guy is 6'9", 278 freaking pounds.
Yeah, he's a
You know what I'm
freaking
saying?
nature,
But
man.
you know, he's a freak.
Pugilist.
But he knows exactly what to do in that ring. You know what I'm saying?
Pugilist.
He gave Deontay Wilder freaking fits. That third fight shouldn't have even happened.
Deontay is not smart though.
It
He's
shouldn't
not
even
a smart
happen.
fighter. He's not a smart fighter.
He's a one-trick pony.
Well,
Name
you
the
can't,
second
that
one.
yeah, he's a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
You can't wear a robe and a mask that weigh like 75 pounds to the ring.
That
Don't
don't
think he gonna
mean-
get
That
yourself
don't mean-
fired.
No, that didn't mean crap. That didn't mean
No.
crap. That's called an excuse for getting your ass
Yeah.
whooped.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Tyson
That's an
sidestep.
excuse.
Yeah.
You talking
Tyson
about a
figured it
guy?
out.
You talking about Deontay Wilder, whose claim to fame was a one-hitter quitter.
Mhm.
That's all it was. He had a
Right.
one-hitter quitter.
and
He didn't
somebody
know how to-
survived it and made it through that one hitter. Now you don't know how to
Mhm.
actually box and get yourself out of it.
That's it.
Now you don't know what the hell to do
Nope.
because you thought you was gonna knock him out just like you did everybody.
You put him
else.
on his
Tyson
butt.
got his ass right
He
back up,
got up. Yep.
and Tyson kept getting up.
And he kept getting up. It was like, okay, all right, that's
What
good.
you got next? What you
That's
got
good.
next?
Watch this.
Come on,
So-
man. Come on.
but is it crazy the fact that he only realistically has one belt?
Who Fury?
Yeah.
I mean, you know how it is with all these damn federations and WBC,
Well,
IBOs.
I
we
mean,
need to
just-
give out a BGG
He
belt.
got two of them right now. I think.
That lineal, come on, man.
I don't know what that lineal crap is though.
That's
I
the
never
only
knew
two
what that
belts he
was.
has. He has was it WBO, I think? It's WBO or BC, but he has one belt and he has a lineal. And that's it. So I'm like, okay, well, wait a minute. There's
Well,
IBF,
he
IBO,
need to go try to
WBO,
unify
WBC.
these damn things then.
That's what I'm saying. Just try to unify it.
I don't know.
Well, this is his last fight. He's already said he's retiring after this fight.
What?
Yeah, he already.
So does
said-
he go down as one of the greats,
Fuck yes.
even though he didn't unify it?
He's undefeated.
Mm.
He's undefeated.
I mean,
Mayweather is considered one of the
Mm.
greats.
unified doesn't determine it to me if you're the greatest or not. Because people can duck you on purpose, not give you that title shot
Facts.
to avoid you.
Facts.
Hey man, we coming up on the end of another good one, man. That went by really quick.
This ain't
And
fair.
it's time for Would You Rather.
Oh,
Let's go.
dun. So y'all want to would you rather?
No, we would like a would you rather.
That dude there, man, spoken like a true Cowboys fan.
Why do you always say that?
Because Cowboy fans do things that piss people off.
Okay, Tom. Tampa Tom.
No, I mean
I'm
that's
gonna
what
go to Miami, but really
Tom never
just
said
don't
that.
wanna- Yes, he did.
No,
You
he
know
never
did.
said. He never said anything about
You
Miami.
know he did. You know he did.
Nah,
He don't
man,
want to be in
that's-
Tampa.
that-
You know he wants to be in Miami.
That's
He wants to be in
troll,
Tampa.
dog.
If
That's
I have a
troll.
chance to be in Miami or be in Tampa, which one would you pick?
Well, you talking about just the city or to actually win a
Just
win
the
a
city.
contest?
Just the city.
We're not talking about just the city because
Yeah, West we are.
he can get down to Miami in a blink of an eye from Tampa. It's a 30-minute flight. It's a 3.5-hour drive, and he can go party all he wants to on South Beach. He wasn't gonna win shit with the Dolphins. He never had no
Man,
intentions
come
on
on.
going down there and doing nothing.
You know he
with them.
wanted to do that. He wanted to go down there.
I mean, you believe what you want to. You also
What
believe
would
that
you
Ezekiel
what would
Elliott
you
is the
rather,
one that can
Tampa
believe
Bay
that.
or Miami? There you go.
Tampa Bay. I like geriatrics on the beach.
You nasty. You're nasty. You're nasty.
What I say?
You're not going to go to a nice place for saying that. You like geriatrics on the beach.
Hey man, Thanks,
You
man.
nasty.
All right. So would you rather? Would you rather always lose the championship or never make the playoffs?
Ooh shit.
Wow, Dame Lillard.
Ooh, Jim Kelly. Sorry.
Wait, you said never win a championship and always make the playoffs.
Or always miss the
You
playoffs.
always now you always lose in the championship. You make it to the championship, but you always lose, or would you never want to make it to the playoffs?
No, I gotta go to the championship.
Yeah. I at least want to be able to talk about the experience of getting there,
Yeah,
opposed to never doing it at all.
yeah.
That's like being stuck in Cleveland your whole career.
Mm,
Well, minus 2 years ago.
mm.
No,
made a playoff.
no, you're right. You're right.
No, that's like being stuck in New York Jets.
Ooh.
You're right.
That's what that's like.
Well, they named that. Hey, they used to win when Butt Fumble quarterback was there. Sanchez was there. AFC Championship game twice under Mark Sanchez, dog.
I think you
True.
posted a thing about why is he only known for that.
Yeah, I
Because
did tweet that out.
everywhere else he's been trash.
I mean, that was the end of his career when the other players.
It wasn't the end. It was the beginning of the end because he fumbled a ball running into his own lineman's butt.
They
Now you
called
know,
it a
hey,
butt
now you
bump.
know how we talked about the belly bump earlier, and if I jumped up high on you,
Man,
you would get an area that you didn't like.
let me tell you something.
The Brickishaw Ferguson was one of the tallest left tackles to play in the game.
Let me tell you something.
So he didn't have no. I mean, he just ran into a big ham hock that he didn't see, and they called the.
How do you
fumble,
not see
dog.
that? How do you
That's a
not
whole-
see that? He
Hey,
was wearing
man.
white pants. How do you not see that?
Because he was looking at the corner of his eye, the defender trying to take his head off.
Bro, and that's why he's trash. Because you can't use peripheral to see a big black man wearing white pants bent over and you
Hey,
fumble
man.
the ball.
You call Mark Sanchez trash, yet Dak Prescott has never taken the Cowboys to an NFC Championship game.
And whenever I said he's good,
You like Dak Prescott.
I should run the tape
Only
back.
thing I run. I don't need the tape. I got them. I'm the great
Run
elephant.
the tape
Goddamn
back.
it!
The boy
You
can't.
only said that he can't
No.
throw people open. That's your best
That's it.
statement for Dak. He can't throw them open.
He can't throw him open. That's not a good quarterback. If you cannot throw a receiver open, you are not a good
It's
quarterback.
called run your routes to get open, and I put the ball where only you can catch it.
Bro, Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb are considered one of the best route runners in the damn
So
game.
who's throwing the receivers open every time they run a route, Jay?
Well, your boy Tom was. Aaron Rodgers was.
Everybody can't be Tom or
Garoppolo
Aaron.
was.
Jimmy G ain't throwing nobody open.
He's throwing somebody open.
He's running the ball, making the defense
Whatever
cheat
you
up,
wanna-
and then dumping the ball.
Whatever you want to say, but he was doing it.
Man.
Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow was doing it for damn show.
Hey, just wait for this new
Just-
segment
Just
on BG
just-
Sports Buzz on
just-
Thursday.
Just see, that's what I'm talking about, man. When you those Cowboy haters, when you get them on the ropes, you're like, yo, no, you're wrong. Like, whoa.
I said just wait for a new segment. I'm not stuttering because of shit you
You
said
are
about
stuttering.
Dak Prescott. I
You
ain't
are.
scared of you or no Cowboys lover ever. Dak
know what?
Prescott, never mind, dog.
I'm gonna crash
Reed,
your computer.
Would you,
I'm so gonna crash your computer.
hey, why you want to be an evil buff nerd? That ain't cool, bro.
Gray Jedi.
All right, Yoda.
No, not yo.
The force is strong in you.
Oh my
my
god!
bad.
Oh, that was good though. That was good. That was good.
And he
that was
says he
good.
doesn't watch it, but yet
No. I've never said I did not watch Star Wars. Hey, come on now, Jay. You making stuff up now, man.
my bad.
I hadn't seen the last two new ones, but growing
Yeah.
up, the Star Wars,
okay.
Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, all that,
Yeah.
that was my dog. I had even had the little Yoda swamp toy.
Down do you
Yeah.
get?
I didn't even have that, man. Jeez, wow.
Had that. I had, dog. X-Wing fighter, all that. Let's go. All right. One more would you rather, dog, because we done run to over.
Yeah.
You want one more?
You got
No,
one
we want
more?
one more.
If not,
No,
Look at
give us
this.
one more.
look at this.
Would
I got to
you?
go down here and watch Peachtree, man, beat the Heat tonight.
Whatever. Would you rather meet your childhood sports idol today or play your childhood sports idol in their prime?
Mm.
Ooh. Now, when we playing them in their prime, what are we in? Are we in our prime too?
I would assume so.
I'm gonna say meet my childhood sports idol back in the day, and then play them in their prime. Cause mine growing up, guys was Mean Joe Green, and I played defense. He played defense. I really can't play against Mean Joe Green. And Mean Joe Green learned that head slap from Deacon Jones, dog. He might have hurt me.
Mm. That's a tough one. I don't know.
I'm gonna say meet him. That's me though.
I'd say meat because Serena would probably whip the shit out of me, even now. So I'll say meat.
I would say me too. I would
Yeah,
say
you
me
can play. Hey, who's yours, Reed?
Jerry Rice.
Woo!
That's a good one.
Okay.
Jerry.
Yeah, Jay,
don't
you're
know if
not
I
getting
have a
close
sports
to
idol.
beating Serena and
I don't know if he even have a sports idol, man.
He
You
just
don't?
I guess it'd be Lawrence Taylor. Either him or
Take your
Mike
head off.
Singletary.
Hey, can I pick for you then?
Sure.
It's
Go
just
for
a,
it.
it's just a joke.
No, let me hear
Jay.
it. No,
I
who's it gonna
wouldn't-
be? Who's it
No,
gonna be?
not picking a person for you.
Oh.
Just pick your choice. When
Oh.
you said it was Lawrence
No.
Taylor,
Yeah.
I want to see you line up to block LT.
Hell to the
That
no.
would be my
No, sir.
that would be my choice, dog.
Boy. Me and
Stop.
Joe Theismann both on the ground, just holding our leg. Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know, but I don't want him to hit me no more.
Stocks, before we get off, man, I need to know
Yes,
what size football jersey you wear. I'm gonna get you a commies jersey. Get your commies jersey. Remember,
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
He-
Give me
he
give
you
me
go wear
the-
a jersey and play in Las
what?
Vegas. So we're gonna get you a commies jersey, bro.
Okay. 2X, man. Give me a 2X, bro.
Yeah, he'd double X. Hey, what number would you rock, Jay Stocks, if you was in the league?
48.
What number? 48.
48. That's my number, bro. I'm not into the small numbers like some of these cats do.
Okay,
Twos and sevens and nines.
But what?
on
Why
defense.
40? Why 48?
48 was actually the one less number than my god brother that played. He was phenomenal safety that played out of Waco, went to Tulsa, got into some issues, but dude was just when he played, it was amazing to watch him. He wore 49, so I wore 48.
Different. I like it. That's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah,
14
14.
was my high school number, man, and I played receiver.
Okay.
I had them hands.
Okay. That's what's
Wasn't the
up.
fastest, but nigga, I had them hands.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, I knew my strength.
We know we got one. We're gonna
Do
get
my
one every
strength.
show.
No,
What a show.
We're gonna get one a show.
Shut up, bro.
Hey, you know, your boy Big Game James. I used to be number 75 in your program in high school, but number one in
Yeah.
your heart. So I've had so many numbers growing up, dog, and it's so funny. Everybody's like, "Why you pick 97 when you went to Nevada?" I was like, "I didn't pick 97. They had that shit hanging up in my locker." I was like, "Yo,"
That's how that works.
I was like, "Yo, Trent," and I'm coming in. I'm a freshman, and they honestly, I'm not trying to be funny. They didn't think I was gonna ball the way I balled my freshman year. So I was like, I go to the equipment guy and say, "Hey, Trent, who do I get to talk to about this number?" He said, "Well, what number you want, James?" I said, "I want my high school number." He said, "Oh, that's Big D Thorpe. He a junior, all conference. You're not getting that. You gonna like that 97 because the D line
Okay.
coach like 9.97." I was like, "Ain't this a bitch?" But I made 9.7 a
There you
staple at the University of Nevada, so I
made it
turned
a
it into
staple.
my own, man.
That's
But it
what I
was
tell-
funny.
That's what I tell my kids, man. Whenever I coach them, and even mine, look, the number don't make you. You make the number.
Yeah, I told mine that they didn't believe me because them fools wanted to be 1
Of course.
and 5, but they played diva positions too. They didn't want to grunt like their daddy. Their daddy was a grunt. I'm a blue collar worker in the trenches. You know,
Plus the big,
they
the big jerseys usually like 9s anyway, 9s and 7s. So those are the bigger jerseys.
So you just
all
assume
of the
you
jerseys. all of the-
you just assuming I was big my whole life, huh?
until they did this number change
In Nevada, I'm assuming you were big. Yes.
until
Nah,
they
man.
did this
Hey,
number
man.
change.
Believe
know.
this or not, when we did weigh-ins on Friday afternoons, I would
Yes.
sneak in the weight room. I would stuff a 2.5 pound weight in both of my girdle over my thighs, and I would stick a 5 pound weight in the butt part of my girdle, so I would be heavy enough to play. I played my freshman year at 245 pounds, man, as
Jeez.
a defensive lineman.
You light, bro.
Hey, but I was lightning out the bottom. They couldn't
Hey,
stop
that's
my ass.
it. That's
Like,
it, though.
If I got
That's light.
if I got a half a man in the gap, hey, you might as well just go ahead and spot the ball for the next play because I was tearing shit up in the backfield.
Well, I mean, you so thin.
Hey, go to James Canada's YouTube page and just watch my highlight tape.
Okay.
And you will be like, "That's not big game." I'm just telling you. Number 90, number
Tell
90,
them, big man. Tell them, dog.
go pull it up and you be like, "Yo, dog, that's big game. That ain't big
Tell
game."
them, tell them what it is, dog.
Listen, I love watching those old timey videos when they had like the one bar across their face. Those football videos, man, those are always good. I'm definitely gonna
Reed,
check that out.
Reed, this guy here, old timey, one bar. Motherfucker, I wasn't Roger Staubach. I didn't have one bar across my face.
Yeah, the one part.
Jackson, come here. Oh man, hold on. Before we get up, you know
We
what?
gotta go.
I ain't doing that to the
We
people.
gotta
Gonna
go.
let them go. You gonna
gotta
talk
go.
about my face, man, dog?
We gotta go.
You lucky. Hey man, for everybody that tuned in, I appreciate it. For all the new followers and subscribers that we
Yes.
have
Man.
helping us grow on
Yes.
YouTube and all other social media platforms. Thank you so much. We
Yes,
really
yes, yes.
appreciate you. Thank y'all for
Real,
tuning
man.
in.
For
And
real.
hey, you can catch. Hey Reed, when does Man Cave drop with you and Grip? When do you drop that show, man? I could.
Grip has been a little bit busy.
Okay.
Of course, I've been busy with the babies and stuff like that.
Okay.
But I've got things in work, so you guys just stay tuned. I'm still posting these shows up here that we do here on the Chop Shop. They are posted on MCXP Radio. So if you don't see it here, you can see it on MCXP Radio, and also you can listen to the audio on Anchor, MCXP Radio podcast. So trust me, I'm always putting up some content for you guys.
Hey man, y'all go check Reed out, man. And if you just don't want to hear, if you think that he just does sports well, listen to his music, man. Go to Apple Music, check out the musicologist A Reed. You will not be disappointed. He is always dropping heat and
New
fire.
song coming. New song
Okay,
coming.
and we can't
Song
wait,
coming.
man. And then y'all
29.
know the Buff Nerd Jay Stoggs. You can catch him and I on Thursdays on Big Game Sports Buzz. And you know, it should be a doozy this week. We're gonna get into some of this pre-NFL draft stuff, and we got to talk about Denzel Ward pulling the Brinks truck up to the
Black
the
Stock
facility.
Steiner.
All
Look
right. So Big Game James,
Papa
A
Pump.
Reed, Jabari, aka the Buff Nerd. You've been
Let's
watching the
go.
Chop Shop.